Welcome back to goal setting, my favorite subject. So now that you've thought about how you set your goals in the past, about how to achieve them and how you didn't achieve them, and also how to work out what you can do better for goal setting, for that part of it, and what keeps you motivated and energized, now we can move on. Are there any other definitions that you can think of when you think of goal setting? Positive outcomes, maybe? Dreams written down, that's another one. Visions, New Year's resolutions, they're all goals. Anything that you think of, anything you write down, anything you say to other people, it's something that you want to do, it's a goal. So now think back again and think about any of the goal setting that you have done in the past and how that went. Assess what can be done better, etc. What I want you to do next, pause the video. What I want you to do next is actually write down your goal. Write down a goal that you have right now and that you've thought of, even though it's as big as it can be. Write it down. Write it down, and now that you've assessed how you can write your goals down better so that you might be able to achieve them better. Take a minute and pause the video. Take 5 minutes if that's what it takes. Write it down, maybe rewrite it again. What do you want to achieve? What is your goal? Welcome back after having paused that. Now that you've written down your goal, I would like you to think of any action steps that you can take to achieve your goal. Anything that's actionable by you to achieve your goal. Every little step towards having your goal. If you haven't done so already, pause the video again and write down all the actionable steps that you can actually think of right now. Awesome, well done. Now you've got a goal written down and you have lots of actionable steps that you can take to get to your goal. All these little steps are little sub-goals, little things that you can do every day, every week to get to your big dream so you can live your dream, because that's what it's all about, right? Right, then have a look at how you wrote down your goal. Did you write it in positive wording? Because it's very important to write in positive words, and preferably not use the word not. The universe doesn't hear the word not, and if your goal comes from a position of lack or something that you want to get rid of out of your life, it's not very easy to achieve that. If you use visualizations, try imagining what the lack of looks like. Once you are able to see what it looks like without what you have in your life now that you don't want in your life, then you have your goal. Then you see yourself as, for example, if you want to give up smoking, that is creating a lack. I want to give up smoking. If you visualize if you visualize yourself not smoking, then what do? Who are you? What are you? You're a non-smoker. So you want to become a non-smoker. You want to become smoke-free. Those terms are much better than I want to give up smoking, for example. It's really good to do the visualization, especially if you want to give up smoking, because you can see yourself doing other things than having a cigarette in your hand. Visualizations are very powerful, and setting the right way and using the right wording for your goal is a really good way to help you get motivated and energized, keep you energized for your goals. Positive wording, visualization, and coming from something that you want in your life. Now, another thing to look at is, do you want it for you? Have a look at your goal. Think about, is this what I really want for me? Or is it that somebody else would like this for me? We've all had upbringings of people that want all these things for us. It's really good to sit down with ourselves and work out what it is that we actually want to do. So set yourself a goal that is in line with you want to do, not what somebody else wants you to do or somebody else wants for you. It might not be, you might not want to be a lawyer or a doctor, right? Take a moment, pause the video, go inside yourself and have a look at this. Once you've done that, look at your goal and think about, is my goal in line with my personal values? You got to work out what your personal values are, and there'll be a video about that as well, because I've been running workshops about personal values and private coaching sessions about personal values for many years now. Personal values are very important for you to find out what it is that you want, what you want in your life, how to live your life, and the people that you want to attract will be in line with your values as well. They may have the same values. So other things to look at is, did you set your goal in a SMART form? The SMART model is available widely over the internet. It's specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Time-bound is very important, because if your goal is very far in the future, you may get bored, the energy might die down a little bit. It's better to have lots of little sub-goals that are for the next week or the next month or the next 3 months. In the next 3 months, I will achieve this or that, and that will help me to get to my big goal. Today, I will contact somebody, take my shoes out of the cupboard, put them in front of the door. If I want to go for a run, if I want to run a marathon, for example. Little steps every single day, and that will keep your energy high, so you really want to achieve your goal. It's a perfect way to do it. Now, comparing yourself. Are you comparing yourself to yourself only, or are you comparing yourself to other people? Because other people are not you. You're unique, so you should really only compare yourself with yourself, where you've been, what you think you're capable of, how you've been in the past. Whatever you've done in the past has been achieved. You can already do that. So you base your goals upon that, and you can achieve it. For example, if I were to compare myself to Tony Robbins, I don't even know where to start, because he's got such a different background than what I do. So I'm just comparing myself to last year. And I've now set quarterly goals for this year, and so far it's going really well, because my quarterly goals, all of them, they're based on something that I achieved in the past several years. That way I know I can do it. I know I can get to that particular goal because I've done it before. All I have to do now is get to that goal and make it a little bit higher. I love doing that. It's excellent. It works really good for me. The other thing is to find out the why of your goal. Why is this your big dream? Why is this your big goal? Why do you want to achieve this so much? Find out all these whys. Even wind back, write down these 3 questions and work on them. It's very important to find out the why of your goal. Why will it make you happy once you've achieved this? Go for it. Pause the video and recap and think about everything I've just mentioned. It's a lot of information to take in. The next part of the video is about tools. What kind of tools do you know already? I've already mentioned the SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Very important to have them like that, because if they're not realistic, don't know, are you going to get it? It's very important to have a really big dream though. Break it down in little sub-goals. Tool number 2, sub-goals. Another thing you can do is take your goal, look at it with critical eyes, I would say, and go like, can I make this goal bigger? Can I achieve more than what I just wrote down? Make your goal bigger and see where it takes you. Do you get more energized? Do you feel more happy about it? Do you feel more excited? Take the bigger goal and go with that. Still, make your sub-goals and you'll get there. Do you write down the goal in a different way? Possible. Make sure your goal is for you. You want to do it. Think about how you achieved goals in the past and use those tactics again. You'll be guaranteed success if you do that. Look at yourself. Visualizations. Look at visualizations. Google some. If you don't know how it might look, Google pictures, Google images, and have a look at it. Then on that little time when you're in bed and you're about to go to sleep, but you're not quite asleep, do your visualization then, because it's the perfect time of night, a perfect time of day to do it. Visualize you having achieved your goal, and who knows what else your visions will conjure up. It might be the action steps, it might be the new idea. Oh, I can do that tomorrow. Excellent. If you don't want to forget it, turn on the light, write it down, put it in your cell phone, whatever. Not supposed to have cell phones next to bed. Just whatever works for you. Try to visualize you having achieved the goal. What about affirmations? Do you use affirmations? Where do you get them from? How do you find them? Do you adjust them when you have them? Do you write them out? How many times do you write them out? How does it make you feel when you write out affirmations? Do you write your own affirmations? If you do, write down the one that resonates most with you. Write it down in the comments. I'd love to hear it. I like doing affirmations and mine change all the time, every time I write it. What about a success jar? Grab a jar, little pieces of paper, a pen, and every day in the evening, think back on your day and all your successes you write down, and you date them. You write down what it was, fold it up and put it in your jar. At the end of the week, the end of the month, whatever time frame you're setting for yourself, have a look at your success jar and see what you've done. It works the same as a gratitude journal. It just gives you that steady line up. It's going up and it's all good. You can, with the visualizations, you can do a vision board as well. So if it's something materialistic that you want, or something that images exist for, cut them out, print them out, stick them on a vision board so that you can look at it every day. Anytime you look at your goal, anytime you look at your goal book, you get reminded of what you want and why you want it, and it's an extra little push in the right direction. Go for it. Make sure your goals are personal value based. It's very important. You will feel energized and you will live within your personal values, because that's what your life is all about. How about celebrations? Do you celebrate every time you have an achievement? Works well with the success jar as well. Definitely celebrate. Drop us a line below if you want about how you celebrate. Be interested to see. There's also a lot of workshops that you can do. Personally, I do goal setting workshops. I had one recently and we talk about pretty much everything that's in this video and then some, because it's a 3-hour workshop, so not a 20-minute video. There's plenty of goal setting workshops around. There's plenty of online goal setting workshops around as well. Go and find one that resonates with you and join in. That shouldn't have to cost much. With the goal setting workshops that I do, I make an accountability group afterwards. So the people who come to that goal setting workshop, they join the accountability group. We meet a week later, a month later, and then we talk about our progress. We see if we can help each other. If we're stuck at something, maybe somebody knows something that person can use. And it's also motivational. It keeps you focused on that goal, or it brings back the focus to your goal so you can start again, or start again with more focus. It's all good. Whatever works, works. Within those groups as well, once I do another goal setting workshop, those people join the accountability group as well. It works really well. It's great. It stimulates everybody, and you make time to work on your goals, because who wouldn't want to achieve their big dream? Excellent. So that was a little bit about the goal setting. If you want to watch any of the other videos about any other life coaching subjects, there will be plenty of more. So subscribe to my channel. Have a look at all the other videos. There may be something else that can help you enjoy your life a lot more. That's it for me. Thank you very much for watching and enjoy your day.